Hi everyone, today I just decided I wanted to share my diagnosis journey with all of you. I know as a young person, and for me personally, it was very hard to get diagnosed with an autoimmune disease, and it can be a struggle for young women all around the world to find out why they aren't feeling so well. And so for me, this is my story. So really it started off, I'm kind of starting the clock here. I myself have been writing since I was 14 years old, writing, working, doing all of my different jobs, and they were hard labor jobs. When I kind of around the age of 20, I started slowing down on working, and I was like, okay, I'm gonna have more energy and feel well. And for a little while it was okay, but then what I started noticing is I just never had any energy, and I was like, you know what, I'm 20 years old, I don't have any energy. I was in pain all the time, and I was really having issues with heat intolerance. When it would get hot and I would be trying to work, I'd get super sick, nauseated, throwing up, all of that, and I just didn't understand why. So I kind of was thinking, like, how am I going to address this pain and still keep writing? So I did kind of what anybody might do, is I just decided I'm going to go to a chiropractor and see if they can help me with my pain, help me get my body back to where it needed to be. And it did work okay for a little while. I was actually feeling a little bit of relief, but what had started to happen in my chiro sessions is I would get chiropractic work, I was super stiff, super locked up, and then my chiropractor would be, well, you need to come in the next day. I was like, okay, I'll make an appointment for the next day. Come refix me, and then it was like nothing had ever been done. And I'm like, we need to come in the next day. And after a while, my chiropractor decided, she's like, hey, something's up here. I usually only see this when someone is having autoimmune issues. Have you ever had anyone in your family have autoimmune? And I said, no. She's like, well, I suggest that you go to your primary care doctor. And so I went to my primary care doctor, and I was like, hey, I'm feeling tired all the time. I'm just sluggish. I don't know what's wrong with me. I don't have any energy. And they're like, we'll run like a vitamin. We'll do like a vitamin blood panel, standard blood panel on you. You haven't had one in a long time. And we're gonna check your ANA levels. And I was like, okay, thank you. So I did, and I went and did the blood test. And they're like, okay, went home, everything. I get a call, and they said, your ANA is super, super high. So for those who don't know,